Christmas Superstars. Today is Friday, February 11th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and our school pledge led by the students of Miss Dowell's class.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for our school pledge. Today I pledge to do my best for myself, my school, my country, and my world. I will listen, I will learn, I will work hard, and I will treat others with respect.
Now for a moment of quiet reflection. You may be seated.
It is Reflective Friday. Today, our SEL competency is responsible decision making. SEL Morning Motivator. Good morning, let's read our quote. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. The only real thing we have control over is our decisions. We all have a choice. Good or bad, choose good.
IB time! Thinker. How does being a thinker relate to being creative? I think carefully and creatively to solve problems. I'm unique and imaginative in my own thinking. I can express myself in my own way. Are you any of these things?
The weather for today is sunny with a high of 65 and a low of 41.
The announcements for today are 4 days for readathon. Keep logging those minutes. Keep reading, superstars. We passed 150,000 minutes during the readathon for Race to Read. Can we pass 175,000? Let's go, superstars. You can do it. Congratulations to Edward in Miss Spence's class. He will represent Atlanta Public Schools at the Georgia Regional Spelling Bee.
Way to go, Edward!
Thanks for watching educational videos for students. And today we have an amazing lesson celebrating Black History Month and a biography for kids on Mahalia Jackson. Mahalia Jackson made her mark on history as a legendary gospel music singer, civil rights activist, and television star. Mahalia Jackson was born on October 26, 1911 in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, if you notice the letter I missing from her name, I'll get to that later. Continuing on, Johnny and Charity Jackson were her parents and raised her in a Christian home. It was this home that Jackson began singing at an early age in Mount Moriah Baptist Church. As Jackson began to sing and perform professionally, later she added the letter I to the end of her name. A random fact about Mahalia Jackson is she did have a nickname. Her nickname was Haley. Jackson was known for her soulful and powerful voice. Some of her influences included blues legend Ma Rainey and Bessie Smith. When Jackson was a teen, she moved to Chicago, Illinois, where she began to sing with a group named the Johnson Gospel Singers. Years later, she would join another gospel music legend, Thomas A. Dorsey, and travel the country spreading the gospel. Jackson would soon taste success, where all of her hard work began to pay off in 1947, where her song, Move On Up a Little Higher, became a hit, selling 1 million records. As her fame grew, it allowed Jackson to break color barriers, where in 1950, she performed to a crowd filled with diverse races at Carnegie Hall during a time where many places kept African Americans and whites separate. Jackson was also well known for her television program on CBS in 1954 and delivered another hit song from there entitled Rusty Old Halo. Mahalia Jackson also crossed paths with another music legend named Duke Ellington. This is where in 1958 they performed together at the Newport Jazz Festival in Rhode Island. Mahalia Jackson also got a taste of film. That is because in 1959, Jackson made an appearance in a film entitled Imitation of Life. She also sang at the March on Washington at the request of her friend, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in 1963, performing I've Been Buked and I've Been Scorned. After King's assassination in 1968, Jackson sang at his funeral as well. Jackson performed in her last concert in 1971. That is because later in life, she had health issues, being hospitalized on multiple occasions. Mahalia Jackson died on January 27, 1972, after having a heart attack in Evergreen, Illinois. Well, that is all for me, and I hope you enjoyed a biography celebrating Black History Month. And I hope you had fun learning with FRESBERG cartoon.
Now it's time for birthdays! Today's birthdays are Ethan and Montano, Jackie and Whitty, Christian and Spence, and Quinn and Spence. Happy birthday!
The lunch for today is spaghetti with meatballs and Italian mixed vegetables.
The fun facts for today are National Peppermint Patty Day and National Friend Day.
Be kind, help others, and make a difference.
We hope everyone has a fabulous day of teaching and learning. Ciao, ciao, ciao!